everyone and welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year! Today is the 1st of January 2025 and I'll be going through all of my WIPS today. So a bit of a WIP parade, some information on those WIPS, plans for 2025, and we'll just go through them all. So bear with me for each one. Everything is on a tablet. I don't have a paper chart of anything, so I will show you as I go along. Everything I am stitching on is all on 25 count easy guide, and they are all 2/1 full cross apart from 1 or 2 projects, and I will tell you about those as we go. Okay, let's start. So we'll start off with what I have been working on the last month. So this is To the Stars Who Listen by Melanie Dellon. This is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Sorry about the glare. Now this project is an ACOTAR inspired project. So if you don't know the ACOTAR series, it's a book series. This is it here. Here's my all-time favorite book series to read. It's a fantasy romance, a little bit spicy. Very, very good. Absolutely loved it. I'm a little bit obsessed. So here's where it was last time you saw it. And here we are today. Now, the thing about this project is that I stuffed up big time. If you are following me on Instagram, you'll see where I stuffed up, and I had to frog a couple of thousand stitches. It was not fun. And it took me weeks to do, and I was supposed to put it down and start a new project, start a new project, but I decided I couldn't let it slide. By the time I'd finished fixing it, I thought there was no point starting the new project, so I just carried on with the rest of this for December. So there we are with this one. So again, 25 count, easy guide, 2/1 full cross, all 310 at the moment, I think, apart from a couple of hundred stitches, which I've only just started yesterday. And this is, I believe, 336. So it's dark navy blue. So yeah, so that's where I am with that one. For those of you who are readers and do like to read, I do have a Instagram account for my books, and that is Buzz's Books, so BUZS and then books. Okay, next we've got Pandemic by Long Dog Samplers. This one is what it will look like when it's finished. I am currently doing it in colour 550, which is purple. So here it is where you last saw it. I don't think I've done a lot on it since you've last saw it. I can't remember, to be honest. And here it is now. So that is, I think my lighting in here is making that look a bit, the colour a bit funny, but there's a dark purple there for that one. I'm hoping I'll find some. It is on my list to do. It is in my plans to do. But at the moment, I'm getting very hit and miss. As in, there are just times where I just don't want to stitch on it. It's not a favourite project anymore. So we are struggling a bit with that one. Next up, we have, what do we have? Another ACOTAR inspired project. So again, this is where we were last time with this one. And I will find somewhere on here. Who knew I had so many patterns? That's right. So it's, I don't have the picture on my tablet. For some reason, it doesn't come with a PDF. So the picture for that is here. And again, 25 count. And that's where I am up with that one. Sorry, a bit of random thread there. So I am really enjoying stitching this one. Again, I think it's because it's ACOTAR, so it's a Court of Thorns and Roses. It's my favourite book series and I'm absolutely loving it. I love that series. So I have 2 ACOTAR inspired charts. What does that say about me? But they're both very, very different, which is amazing. Okay, next up we have Fairy Whispers. I need more magnets to hold that there. Sorry, I have a bit of a cough cold at the moment. Now this is the Max Color chart. Again, this is by, oh, I forgot to mention, this one, this ACOTAR inspired chart is actually, the artwork I believe is Catherine Rose Khan, and I bought the pattern from Sunflower Stitches. So this one, get my bit of felt out of the way. So Fairy Whispers, Max Color. I don't know if so this is the picture, picture here. So I did get the Max Color version and I've started in this top left corner. So we're on the horses, or horse? No, it's a unicorn. We're starting with the unicorn for that one there. There's not many stitches done on this one yet. It was a new start last year. We are now in 25, so this was a new start last year. God, it's gonna sound weird saying last year already, isn't it? Okay, so that was that one. Then we have Supersize Max Color Once Upon a Fairytale, charted by Haid, and it's an Amy Stewart artwork. So this will take me a few years to do. I absolutely love Amy Stewart. I have a thing for Amy Stewart and Anne Stokes. So this is where we were last time for that one. And this is where we are now. So again, I don't think I've done an awful lot on this one. It is very confetti heavy, especially as the fact that it is a supersize Max Color. So this part, I think it's going to be, it's a brick wall with a lantern, I believe is just that very small part there. Let's see if I can get it up on here. I don't know how clear it's going to be for you guys on there, but it's this top bit here, and I've got to cross this top bit here. And I needed to do a bit of bulk color on that one. It was, the confetti is a lot, and you don't realize how much the confetti is until you actually get going and you're changing color every 2 seconds. That's that one. Then we have another supersize Max Color, because apparently I can't get enough of them. I dropped the magnet. Drop the needle binder. So this one is charted by Tilton Crafts. What is going on with this? I don't know what happened there. PDF. And it is the Realm of Middle Earth map. So that's what it will look like when it's done. I always like to start in the top left hand corner. So again, we're focusing on this area at the top here. We're in this kind of area at the moment, I believe. Yes. And this is where we were last time. And here we are now. So again, I think there's not a lot done to it. A few stitches here and there. But again, this one will be on rotation for 2025. It's another confetti heavy. It doesn't look confetti heavy, but it actually quite is, especially through these bits. Didn't even realise that you put purple through this. Not until you actually get to actually stitching it. There's purples, reds, browns, greys, blacks, so many different colours changes going through that. Okay, so 2 new planned starts. So I was supposed to start this one in December. It was supposed to be my Christmas project, but I was too busy fixing up To the Stars Who Listen, and I was not in the mood to start anything else finicky. But I do have a gold collection Christmas stocking. Now, this was just supposed to be my whole of December project. But I decided to just keep going with To the Stars Who Listen instead. So, oh, excuse me. So, yes, I will be doing this Christmas stocking. It will be on my rotation throughout 2025. Now, today, it's the 1st of January, 2025. So, new year, new start. Now, a while ago, Haid was retiring a load of charts. It was Anne Stokes and the solo collection. And I absolutely fell in love with one of these from the solo collection. And this is designed and charted, designed by Michelle from Haid. So it's charted by Haid. And it's called To the Wind, If My Tablet Will Cooperate. And this one, it's absolutely stunning. I absolutely fell in love with this one. So that will be my new year, new start. I'm going to start that today. I'm so excited and I can't wait. We just don't tell anybody else in my family that I'm starting another new project, because I can pretty much guarantee there'll be one more new start this year. Now, it is not in my plans because I don't know if it's going to happen. I did email Michelle at Haid, and I said to her, is there any chance that you can get this artwork from Anne Stokes charted? Now, this artwork is also kind of related to the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. This is the Throne of Glass series. Now, I don't think Anne Stokes specifically made it as part of that book series. I think it might have just been a coincidence. But this artwork reminds me so much of the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, who also wrote the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. Now, she is releasing new Anne Stokes charts throughout 2025. So this will be a new start if that happens. And I will have to throw all my plans out the window, fit these ones in, and I haven't decided yet, like if it does come out, I haven't decided if I will do a max color regular size or a super size max color. Again, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Sarah J. Maas and her books. So if that happens, I will be doing that. Okay, my cross stitch journal, WIP list and plans. So where are we up to? So at the moment I have everybody listed of who I'm stitching projects on. That's my front. And then I've actually found it quite easy to swap my projects over on a Monday. So every Monday, apart from this week, because it's New Year, New Start, I'm starting a new project today, and I believe, yeah, I'm only doing it till Monday. So I'll do my To the Wind by Michelle at Hayde. And I'm rotating a project every Monday. So my last project that I was stitching on will be finished Sunday night. And then I start a different project on the Monday. And that's kind of like what my plans are looking like for 2025 at the moment. So each picture you can't really see. So each picture is a picture of the project that I'm stitching. I'm a visual person. I like to see what I'm stitching. So I swap that out so each project gets 7 days. So I swap it over every week. And we're starting off with To the Wind, Fairy Whispers, Dance at Nightfall, Supersize Once Upon a Fairytale, To the Stars Who Listen. Then we're going to Realm of Middle-earth, Pandemic, and Christmas Stocking. That's as far as I've gotten. Now, if this new artwork comes out with Anne Stokes, I will have to fiddle with these plans again to get that one in. So the way I've done it is I've figured out that I have 4 projects that are very, have a lot of bulk colours in them, and 4 projects that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 4 projects that are confetti. So each one, so To the Wind, it's bulky, it's got bulk colours in it, easy. Then we've got the Fairytale, not Fairytale, Fairy Whispers, sorry. That is confetti. Dance at Nightfall is bulky. Supersize Max Colour Once Upon a Fairytale is confetti. And I've alternated them, so I'm not always on a project that's confetti heavy or bulk heavy. So I've kind of spaced them out, and I'm hoping that will get me to stitch on each project more, knowing that I will have a bit of a break from the confetti-ness and from the bulkiness as we go through. That's right. So the Pandemic, that is on 18 count Ada. My Pandemic project, wherever I threw that. That's on 18 count Ada. The Christmas Stocking is on 16 count Ada. Now, I don't like these 16s and 18 counts, but the Pandemic was one of my very first projects that I started on when I first started stitching. And I didn't mind the 18 count, but I slowly then fell in love with 25. So I'm not changing it. I think I'm more than 50% through Pandemic, so it's just going to keep going. And of course, with the stocking, it comes with fabric, which is on the 16 count Ada. I know I'm not going to love that, but I'll use the fabric and the stitching and everything and see how it comes up with. I've not done a stocking before, so I don't know what it's going to look like, how it's going to come together. So I'll stick with the recommended fabric that they've put in there with it, and we'll go from there. And if I don't like it, I know next time I can do it on a 25 count and have to rethink about things. It's fine. I know obviously it'll be a lot smaller, but we'll see. So each of, in my cross stitch journal, because I'm weird like this, each one will have their own page and section. So for example, Dance at Nightfall, and then at the bottom will be the chart name, designer, who it's charted by, the number of stitches, number of colours, the start date for it, finish date, number of days that it took me to do it, the size of the project, and the fabric count. So each one of those, so every project has got their own page. And with some of those projects, I actually printed, the reason why it's so thick is because with some projects I know it's going to take me years to do, and they go up to the year 2030. So I don't have to keep printing everything off every year, but obviously with new projects and new starts, I'm going to have to add some bits and pieces in to the project, into my stitching journal. Okay, I think that's about it. I do apologize that this video is a bit late. I haven't posted in a while. A lot of stuff happened. I lost my job on a technicality. So I was at that job for about 4 weeks. But due to this technicality, they couldn't keep me on, and it was completely understandable. I get it. That's fine. So between losing my job, I then also lost my dog. My beautiful boy had he was still in Australia at the time. He had an accident and had to be put to sleep. Now, he was only 6 years old, and he was my boy. So between our last video and this one, it's been very hard. I didn't stitch for a couple of weeks. I didn't read for a couple of weeks. It was hard to get through because he was so young, and it was just a freak accident. It just is what it is, isn't it? But it was still very upsetting. So I couldn't do any stitching, so there was no point doing a video, and blah 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 blah. But anyway, onwards and upwards. I have a new job which I am starting next week, so the 6th of January, and hopefully things will start looking up. Let's hope for a better 2025. Let's get some stitching done, get some reading done. So you can follow me over at Buzz Stitches on Instagram, and also Buzz's Books over on Instagram as well. Don't forget, we've also got Full Coverage Fanatics over on Facebook. We have so many challenges. I think that's the word. Oh, see, sorry. New year and already my brain's not working. Kim's been working very hard in the background, getting everything together and up front, and hopefully I can be a bit more used to her this year than I was last year due to moving countries and everything like that. Bless Kim, she's done a lot of hard work over that. So let's hope we can get some challenges going. Come and join us over there. Just remember that when you want to join the group, there are questions that you need to answer before you can join the group. Otherwise, we do not let you in. Sorry. Okay, so I think that's it from me. I hope you guys are okay. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and Happy New Year, everybody. Bye.